on Saturdays and we see how it goes. But I think we've got good chances, and we'll see how it goes. The lads have, like I said before, hit the ground running, and I think we can field a really strong team. If maybe we add a couple more players to that over the next few weeks, then so be it, and it'll only make us better.
I can't imagine you've ever been in a situation before where you've come back to pre-season training not knowing where you're going to play your home games.
Yeah, I know, it's difficult, it's not ideal. I must have been asked a million times over the summer, but we don't know anything. Like I say, it's out of our hands, so we just need to not let it affect us and make sure we keep doing what we do and give them 100% training just to get as fit as possible. And I'm sure it'll get sorted before the time comes, and what will be will be.
I suppose from the players' point of view, the pitch is still same size and the grass is still green at this time of the season anyway. But do you feel more sorry for the fans who don't really know where they're going to be watching you?
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends who are Coventry fans now, and they don't know when they can buy the season tickets and little things like that, so it's a bit frustrating. And like I say, it's for us, we'll play anywhere. If it's on a park, we'll play when you love football and you've done it all your life, you'll kick a ball anywhere. But it's disappointing for the fans, and it's really difficult for them. They need to know where they're going to be watching the team we support and the team we love play. So hopefully it'll get sorted sooner rather than later. You can hopefully it will still be in the city. I know that's what basically all of the fans want, so hopefully if that gets sorted, then we can push on and start talking about the football rather than the stadium.
And this is the first full season for the new gaffer, and it's always difficult when you come in mid-season to make things too much into your own way very quickly, but you've got a chance now with a full pre-season to put these ideas into place.
Yeah, definitely. The gaffer's a really hard working gaffer, and I know since the season finished last year he's been looking forward to this to come round now to get us back in and have a few months with us before the season obviously starts. Even though it's our first week back in, we've already been working on the shape, so he wants us to, obviously by the time the season does start, we all know exactly where we're going to be positional wise and the formation we're going to play. So obviously we'll have no excuses. He done really well when he came in last year, and obviously he got to know the lads who are here, so he knows what we need to add and what we need to keep, and hopefully come the beginning of the season we'll have a really strong team to field.
Last year, but when I went to Nuneaton, it was hard to try and fit it all in, training with them in evenings and other middays on Wednesdays and stuff like that. But, this year, it's just going to be interesting to see how ripped I get from my beach body next year. We'll see how that comes along.
Yeah. And how do you see this season panning out for you personally? What are your ambitions this year? What would you like to achieve? Is it just a case of sort of being there in case gets injured, or do you want to really push him in that position?
Yeah, obviously I want to push him a bit. Obviously he's like learning it will be helping as well. But obviously he'd be happy being number 2, but if I'm required, I'll be prepared to do a good job for the team.
It seems to be everything seems to be really focused on the season.
Yeah, there's a lot of discipline, and all the lads, he wants a nice tight unit, which we've got, and which we will only progress getting. And so, yeah, it's really nice.
Come back into pre-season, obviously the testing, it's not nice doing the yo-yo test, but the team look fit. Everyone's come back sharp, so hopefully it'll be a good season ahead.
But you always look fit. I take it you passed all the tests.
Yeah, I came second in the yo-yo test. Billy beat me by 1.
Really?
Yeah, he beat me. But obviously, it's good. There's obviously a lot of fit people there, and the team's come back fit. Like I said, so there's going to be a lot of competition for places, and obviously, the young lads will be pushing for starts as well.
Very, very good. Me and Cyrus went. It's like athletes' performances board. It's all different athletes from around the world. Dean Carthy actually recommended it to us, and it was good. It was really tough, but obviously we thought this season we wanted to come back in the best shape we could, and we want to keep it up throughout the season and work harder and just try and make ourselves better, really. So we're both trying to do everything we can to sort of improve ourselves now.
Take anything back from that and show the lads in training?
Well, to be fair, like me, Jordan, Callum, and obviously Si, we do a lot of the stuff after training, like a lot of strength work and stuff like that. But we actually showed Pete, the fitness coach, and Dave, and they like some of the stuff, and they're going to steal our sessions, I think, and use them themselves. So yeah, some good stuff in there. So as I said, just need to maintain it, and hopefully we can improve.
You mentioned Kaz. Obviously you have to put him out a bit of a miss, really.
Yeah, definitely, because Carzo's been great with all the lads, like from the young lads to the older lads. Like he's always the one he'll do extra sessions with you. He'll help you psychologically. He's there for everything with you. So obviously it's a big miss. Obviously with his experience as well. Like he done a lot, but we've got good staff here, and the team like quite a tight knit group at the minute. So obviously the gaffer might bring a few players in, and hopefully it stays the same, and we can stay quite close, really.
We're very optimistic. Of course, there's a number of side issues, but as a footballing department, we're very focused on delivering what we can.
Nobody's decrying the fact that you are a good manager and that you've got some good players here, but like a sword of Damocles hanging over you, there is a chance that you could start the season 15 points deducted.
Yeah, but our focus has got to be to deliver the best we can at this moment in time as a footballing department, and we're working tirelessly towards that. But we don't believe that will be the case. We believe that we're in a position in the next 3 weeks to sign players and recruit players and add to this current squad. We have a very good squad with some very, very exciting young players coming through, and there's a lot of optimism about the place at this moment in time. As I've said, yes, there are other issues that have still to be resolved, but they're out with our hands at this current moment of time.
So you're hoping to be out of the situation within 3 weeks and that you'll be able to buy players?
I certainly hope so. That is certainly the plan. We're working hard to deliver that plan, and hopefully we can do so.
The other big issue, obviously, all your pre-season friendlies are away. You don't know if you're going to be playing at home. Fans don't know whether they can buy season tickets. I mean, if it's not awkward for you, it's awkward for them.
Of course, and I have the greatest sympathy for our supporters. This isn't an easy period for them. I know they're suffering at this moment in time, and as I've said, we all have great sympathy for them. But it's not the ideal situation, but we need to find a solution to this. Everybody wants the football club playing out of Coventry, but we have to find the correct solution so that we can do that, and hopefully both parties will work towards that. But as you've said, we have all our pre-season games away from home, but that's something again we need to deal with. This season, the club for the first time didn't stay away from home in hotels for the away fixtures, and many people thought that would be a hindrance, yet the club broke the away victories record of all time. So there's ways of overcoming the obstacles, and that's what we have to try to do as a start
to this season, because I don't want to sound it sounds like everything I'm saying is negative, but so what's the...
I can't tell you how excited I am about it. We have a really hungry group of players here. We do some very exciting young players, and as I've said to you, I certainly want to recruit and add to that squad before the start of the season, and I'm hugely optimistic. I am. There's a lot of great things around this football club. I know that all that has been reported of late is doom and gloom, but there are many positive things, especially around here, the training ground, and hopefully this season we can deliver.
You're going to look like Mel Gibson by kick-off, with all the makeup and everything.
No, absolutely, but as I've said, we're very hungry here. We're very determined to deliver on the pitch, and we're going to be working hard towards it.
Good luck.
Well, yeah, it was good to have time off to recuperate. It was a long season. It was, I have to say, physically draining and a bit mentally as well with all the things that were going on around the club. But that's what football is about. You work hard for a few months, then you get a bit of time off, and then you start again. And it's a job that we love doing, and we're just happy to be in.
Would you say you're in good condition when you come into training? Have you been able to get into it quite easily?
Well, yeah, quite easily. I mean, I know my teammates. I know that I've been here for a season now, so it's always, like I said, nice to see friends back. And you just dread the running, but once once you get that out of the way and you just get into the just the things you're happy.
Which I think, most players like teaching backstage. Most players would love to be able to have that. But is that? I mean, you've got no doubt, obviously, that players like your man, give everything sort of thing.
Well, the thing is, I obviously made change in the summer, and I've spoke to all the players that were at the football club and made it clear about their future. Adam's an integral part of the future moving forward. There's certain aspects of his game that we have to improve, but he understands that, and we worked with him at the tail end of last season. This season was defensive organisation, and I see real improvement in that. He's actually an extremely good lad. He's really looked after himself in the summer, and I think that nobody has ever doubted his football ability, and if we can bring it all together, then we have a wonderful player on our hands.
Because you don't want a player like him chucking himself into the league 50-50. See, I mean, I think he is what he is.
Yeah, but I think the modern game doesn't allow that type of tackling anymore. It's very much about pressing and getting to people and playing with high energy, and he's got the ability to do that because he's a very fit boy and a very mobile boy. So I think he could be a key player for us.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good. I've been on over the summer 3 times a week, which has helped because I was out for a long time. But no, everything's going well. I haven't had no problems with my ankle yet. We've been working hard, so everything's going well.
And in terms of missing the end of last season, how frustrating was that for you?
Yeah, it was really frustrating. Things were going well for me last season. I was scoring goals. For the season to finish early for me was a little bit disappointing. But it was just one of those things. I literally couldn't play anymore. The pain in my ankle was quite bad. So we all decided that it was better for me to have the operation at the time when I did. So I'd be back for pre-season.